Students, let's look into this problem under accounting for share capital. Vijaya Company Limited with nominal capital of rupees 50,000 shares of rupees 10 each issued 20,000 shares for public subscription. The amounts were payable as follows: rupees 2 on application, rupees 3 on allotment, rupees 5 on first and final call. All the shares were subscribed and the money fully received except the first and final call money on 1000 shares. Pass the journal entries. So students, from this question we understand that Vijaya Company Limited with nominal capital under the heading categories of share capital, we have come across the word called nominal capital, issued capital, subscribed capital, paid up capital, and so on. So what exactly is nominal capital? It is that amount of share capital which a company is authorized to issue is called as nominal capital, authorized capital, or registered capital. So that is rupees 50,000 shares of rupees 10 each. So the nominal value or the face value is rupees 10. Now, out of 50,000 shares, students, Vijaya Company Limited is only issuing 20,000 shares for public subscription. And the amount is being payable as follows: rupees 2 on application, 3 on allotment, rupees 5 on first and final call. So we need to check whether the share is being issued at par or not. So if you take the sum of this, 2 plus 3 plus 5, it is 10. So the nominal value or the face value is equal to the issue price. That means the share is being issued at par. Further, all the shares were subscribed and money fully received. All the shares were subscribed. So how many shares are being issued? 20,000 shares. And all the shares are being subscribed on application, allotment, and on first and final call. Later, money fully received except the first and final call money. So let's understand this part of the question. We know, students, on application we do receive the money. So money is fully received in the first journal entry. The next set of journal entries on allotment, the money is received. Coming to the last part of journal entries, on first and final call, okay, on 1000 shares, the money is not received. Only on 1000 shares. So how do we do the calculation? The company has issued how many shares? 20,000 shares, out of which for 1000 shares we are not receiving the money. So how many shares are we left out with? It is 19,000 shares. Out of 19,000 shares of rupees 5 each, for sure we are going to receive the money except for those 1000 shares. If I have to put it across in the other way around, the company has issued 20,000 shares, out of which for 1000 shares we are not receiving the money. That means we have received money only for 19,000 shares of rupees 5 each on first and final call. Let's work out the solution. Journal entries in the books of Vijaya Company Limited. We know the format of date, particulars, ledger folio, debit column and amount column, debit column and credit column to record the amount. So the first journal entry is bank account debit to share application account, being share application money received on 20,000 shares which are being issued. We are taking down only what is being issued of rupees 2 each on application. Amount being debited and credited is rupees 40,000. Next, share application account debit to share capital account, being share application money transferred to share capital account for the money which is being received is now being transferred. On 20,000 shares which are being issued of rupees 2 on application, amount being debited and credited is 40,000. Journal entry 3. Share allotment account debit to share capital account being share allotment money due. That means we haven't received the money on allotment for 20,000 shares which are being issued for rupees 3 on allotment. The money which is being debited and credited is 60,000. We haven't received the money yet, so therefore we have written it as allotment money due. Yes, of course, as per the question, we are receiving the money on allotment. Then the journal entry is bank account debit to share allotment account. On 20,000 shares which are being issued for rupees 3 on allotment, money which is being debited and credited is 60,000. Share allotment money is received. Now, on first and final call, share first and final call account debit to share capital account being share first and final call money due. That means we haven't received the money for 20,000 shares which are being issued for rupees 5 on first and final call. Amount which is being debited and credited is 1 lakh. Bank account debit to share first and final call account being share first and final call money received. That means on 20,000 shares students which has been issued, we have not received money for 1,000 shares. However, we are receiving the money for 19,000 shares which are being issued for rupees 5 on first and final call. The money being debited and credited is rupees 95,000. So what do we understand? Out of 20,000 shares being issued, for 1,000 we are not receiving money. So we are not going to show that. We are showing only for the shares for which the money is being received on first and final call against 5 rupees is 95,000. So this set of journal entry where we haven't received the money is considered to be as calls in arrears. Kindly read the meaning given in your notebook. So that's it with the solution, students. Do remember that for passing journal entries, 1 mark is being allotted. So this is just a part of your 12 mark. This is your assignment question, students. The company is issuing equity shares. So please mention the word equity in front of shares. Find out whether the share is being issued at par or not. This is just similar to the solution just now which I have worked out, where you are not receiving the money on first and final call. So as per this question, on first and final call, on 800 shares, you are not receiving the money. Work out the solution. Till then, take care. Bye.